Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Player NegativeAE, and welcome back to Steins Gate 0. Last we left off, Maho was just wondering about us. I'm trying to remember. Why don't you want a girlfriend? I wonder if it's because of what happened with Kurusu. She's suspecting. Welcome back, man. Those outfits really straighten your shoulders. When we saw Ferris and Suza back in their normal clothes, it finally felt like things were back to normal. Where are the others? They're not done changing yet. They asked us to wait a little longer, yeah? Mayuri, Kagari, and Lukaku hadn't come out yet. Hey, Okani, do you think Mayushi and Kagari are changing in the same room as Lukaku? Nah, they wouldn't, would they? Oh, Luka. Nope. Maybe that's what's going on in there. It's definitely not. Okabe, is something wrong with this guy? Yes. Maho had only met Dara a few times and already she was starting to be wary of him. Dara may act weird, but he's harmless, don't worry. He's also a super hacker too, yeah. You mean hacker, duh. A hacker? Is that true? I shouldn't really be talking about it, but yeah. If you need something, you can just hit me up. I see.
Oh no!
Fuck. I hate Dr. Leskinen. I hate him so much. Get the fuck out of here. What?
Japanese German girl, どこにいるんだい, Rintaro?
Where are the Japanese shaman girls, Rintaro? Dr. Leskinen and Dr. Reyes look absolutely miserable. Maho said if I come here, or I came here, I could see Japanese shaman girls, but they're gone. Japanese shaman girls. He means the shrine priestesses. Oh, I see. The shrine priestesses are done for the day.
Holy cow! So I said we should come soon.
That was pretty close.
But you just enjoyed shopping too.
But you just enjoyed shopping too. They were both holding bags from electronic stores. They must have done a lot of shopping on the way here.
That's enough.
That's enough. Oh, I love it. That's enough was cute though. The other one sounded dumb. You're both equally at fault. Two of them started to look around the shrine, not even bothering to hide their disappointment. We're back, Okani. You sure took a while, Mayuri. Fuck. Luka's gonna come out and Dr. Leskinen's gonna see. And we're using her actual name. We're calling her Kagari Shina in public. Like some kind of fucking idiots. We should have called her Kana or something. She kept adding to the pile of food, so it ended up taking forever. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. Thanks.
Excuse me?
Excuse me, can I ask you something? Oh, yes. How do you worship here?
First of all, we should purify our hands and mouth there.
Oh, I love it.
I see.
Please come with me. I'll show you how to do.
Good job, Bukako. I like your English. Luka led the two professors off to pray. I wondered if there wasn't some kind of religious problem inherent in all this, but if they were fine with it, it wasn't my place to say anything. What was more important? Wow, I had no idea Lukaku spoke so much English. Luka's pretty smart, you know. Was he? And Akibara has a lot of tourists, so he says that he studies. So he says he studies so he'll be able to answer any questions they have. Referring to Lukaku as a guy is still weird for me. It's just such a cute fucking guy. If he's actually a guy. I discovered a surprising side to Lukaku. Hey Mayori, where's Kagari? She should be out. Oh, there she is. This is where shit gets terrible. We should leave now. Leave the fuck now. That was everybody then. Leave now. Now we just have to. Wait, no. No.
We had a wonderful experience.
Not at all.
Not at all. Okay, let's head to the lab. Please. Oh, about that. I'm actually busy after this. What? Yuki? You can't come? I'm sorry, Mayori. Someone called off at work and they really need me. I see. I guess you have to then. I saw that both Daru and Suza seemed disappointed too. What will you guys do? Oh good, just don't say her name. Don't say her name. I've got something to do after this. Me too. Thanks for everything. It was a day of splendid discoveries, even if I didn't get to see the shaman girls. That's right. It was very exciting. See you later, Rintaro. Do try to say hi to Kurusu once in a while. Bye, everyone. See you soon. See you soon. They smiled and disappeared into the bustling Akibara streets. Yes, good. Good job, guys. Okay, let's get going, too. Yeah. Even without Yuki, there were still twice as many people as usual heading for the lab. So once again, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. This food your mom made is really good, Luca. Really? Kagari and I helped too. I'm glad you like it. We should really change her name. We know a big group is looking for her, right? Is that really the smart thing to do? Yep. Well, I really just did the arranging. I like the sweet tamagoyaki. It's all rolled up. It's the egg stuff, right? And this ozuni is just delicious. No idea what that is. Suza, what do you think? Yep. It's good. It's actually from New Year's menu at May Queen Yan Square. God damn it. It's so sticky and delicious. It tastes like Ferris time. What? Ashida, you really are a pervert, aren't you? Fubuki was barely putting any effort into her comments to Daru anymore. A whole day of perversion must have tired her out. If we were in America, you could sue. Wait, you can't sue people for sexual harassment in Japan? That's a problem. Say, what do they eat for New Year's in America? I guess it depends. Turkey, ham. Isn't that Christmas? This is for New Year's too. Beans, yeah, that works too. Who love looking at girls' beans? What the fuck? What does that even mean? What does that mean? Here, 9 yen. These glazed chestnuts are really good, yeah. These black beans look like they're very nutritious. I can't eat all that. You can take your time. Chew thoroughly, okay?
Kagari-san.
You like a mom, Kagari. Isn't having so many people around, or isn't it fun having so many people around Okabe? Am I gonna block out right now? Yeah, you're right. How long had it been since we had all had this much fun at the lab? No, that was in the Alpha World line, which meant this may have been the first time in the Beta World line we'd done something like this. Yeah, is this the only tea we've gotten? Yeah. The party hadn't started that long ago, but evidently we were already out of tea. My brother only brought sweet drinks. If they have no tea, let them drink soda. I don't know if I want to drink soda and why. Alright, Dara and I will go buy some. What about the sparkling cider? That's some good shit. I couldn't let the girls go. Oh, Fubuki and I will go. Me too. They were nice enough to invite us. It's the least we could do. I guess. Okay, bye. I can just get whatever, right? I see. Thanks. It's a big help. She's gonna come back with like... There's a very brief silence after Kaede and Fubuki left. She's gonna come back with like apple juice. But then someone's phone rang. Oh, sorry, it's mine. She took out her phone and checked the screen and then looked at me. Hey, Okabe, can I access Amadeus right now? Huh? The call's from her. It would make for a really good date if I could see how she reacts to a situation like this. Can I? Well... Hey, Maho, what's Amadeus? The next thing I knew, the call from Kurusu had stopped, and instead everyone was listening to us. It's an artificial intelligence that incorporates a specific individual's memory data. AI stands for ancient intelligence. In other words, the great lost wisdom of ages past. Stands for artificial intelligence. It's a program that thinks and learns on its own. But if it incorporates a specific person's memories, doesn't that mean it's a copy of them? What we're trying to find out right now is whether it's a copy or not. That's Amadeus? I had no idea you were making something like that. Luca, do you know what he's talking about? No, I'm afraid I don't. It'd be easier just to show you, but... She glanced over at me. As long as you don't point the camera towards me. Alright. She sighed and reached towards the icon on the smartphone with her finger. Why does he care so much? Is it just that... What, you could run it on a phone? It's actually running on a university server. We just made it so you can use this as an access point. I was staring down at the screen with stars in his eyes. As soon as I heard the voice from her phone. Come on, Maho, why would you pick up? You're not Maho. Who are you? Me? I'm Itsuru Hishida. Hishida. What the fuck? Feel free to call me Daru if you want, preferably with your eyes turned upwards and your cheeks slightly reddened. Why would I call you by name when I don't even know you? Who are you anyway? Sorry to scare you. Oh, Maho. Who's this? His name's Hashida. He's a friend of Okabe's. It's New Year's today, right? So I'm at his lab having a party with his friends. Right, Okabe. that cold, uncaring man. You should probably avoid hanging out with him too much. Otherwise, he might abandon you someday. No. There was ice in her words. She must have been really mad. Well, I guess I can understand why. So anyway, I wanted to introduce you all. I am a fucking desperado on that click. I'll introduce you all. This is Amadeus with an AI with the personality and memories of Kurusu Makase. Is this gonna be... Is this gonna be a weird moment where nobody recognizes her and then Maho's gonna turn to me and be like, what the fuck? Because I thought you knew her? You mean the Kurusu Makase? Hashida's family's voices rose in unison. That's right. Those two knew about Kurusu. And they knew what happened to her. Wasn't Kurusu Makase murdered at the radio building in July? Yeah. So this is her. Oh, so you all knew the original me, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, I suppose. Don't let it bother you. I know what happened to my original. Do you? That was easier said than done. Hey, is this a video game? They seemed to be the only one who didn't get what was going on. But for now, I was glad of that. Her words broke the tension that was building up in the room. I'm not a video game. I'm an AI. I talk and think on my own, just like you do. Wait, is this really an AI, Nya? That's amazing, Nya. I was the one who's amazing. She made me. Everyone was staring in awe at the Kurusu as she answered their questions. I started to regret this. I shouldn't have let Kurusu talk here. I shouldn't have made them all remember Kurusu. I needed to end this conversation as soon as possible.
Hiyajo-san.
Huh? The second I spoke, Maho emitted a small cry of surprise. What's wrong? Amadeus just disappeared. Maybe the app crashed? That happens sometimes. Yeah, but I tried restarting and it couldn't connect to the servers. Maybe they're doing a server update? If so, nobody told me about it. Looks like I can still get a data connect. Oh my god. Ferris had tried and succeeded to connect her own smartphone to the web. That's strange. This has never happened before. Hey Okabe, can you try it out on your phone?
Yeah.
No, I don't think Kurusu likes me, but before I could end my sentence, I heard her crash. I'm sorry. Kagari had evidently dropped a glass. It's like foreshadowing, almost. Little fragments were spread out all over the floor. Are you okay? You look pale. Yeah, thanks. I'm just a little tired, maybe. Oh, but I'm fine. Sorry, I'll clean it up right away. You just stay put, Kagari. I'll clean it up. It was the instant that Luca stood up to get the broom that I heard the sound. Fuck. Oh, we're doing this shit again. Nobody move. Do 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 do. Armed men. Yeah, there it is. There's the music. Armed men stormed into the room out of nowhere. Nobody knew what was going on. What now? They're all wearing strange. It's always after the celebration And the dropped glass was foreshadowing these motherfuckers. They're all holding guns. I could just predict this game left and right. Some of them had assault rifles. What is this? Some kind of surprise? Well, I already know Dr. Leskinen's group is after us. CERN also does this shit too, so... Yep. Mary's brutal murder, which I'd seen again and again and again. I thought I was okay now. I thought everything was over. Was this because of the world line change 2 weeks ago? Quiet. Naoi's going to die again. Okarin, I'm scared. I said stay quiet. Are you fucking serious? You are not serious. Okay. A bang. In the wood. It's just a warning shot. But that was enough to snap everyone out of their terror. Is that real? Okabe, No, don't do anything to take them off. They were serious. They kill anyone they didn't need to, or they didn't need without mercy. Suza, what was Suza doing? She's gone. It was no good. Nay was clinging to her legs and to keeping her from moving. No, there was just too many of them to do anything about. I had to do something, but my legs were shaking too much for me to manage anything helpful. Kagari still has what's his name in her head. So it could be that Kagari is the one behind this. But then it's not that easy, man. Just calm down and do what they want. What do they want? I'll do this multiple. What do you want? Hi, bitch. It's probably Tenoji. Had to be her though. But if it was, what did they want? Last time it was me, Dara, and Kudasu. But Kudasu was gone. Did that mean they were after Maho? The woman silently looked around the room, then walked over to us and reached out her hand. She grabbed Kagari's arm and yanked her forward. They were after Kagari? But why her? There was only one reason they'd want her. Did they know then? The Kagari was from the year 2036? No, let me go. Kagari struggled. But that woman was stronger than she imagined, and she was easily pulled away. No, save me. Somebody. Kagari! Mayuri and Kagari reached out their hand. Both grabbed nothing but air. Is this a sacrifice? Is it the same thing where before it was Mayuri or Kudasu, and now it's gonna be Kagari or Maho? The two new characters? Oh no. If I moved Mayuri, everyone would... Then did I just have to watch as she was taken away? Hey. Go now. Go now. Suddenly there's a scream from the near door. By the time I looked over, the second man was already falling to the floor. Hey, what the hell's going on here? Yeah, go freaking Tennoji, saving the day. His little daughter's involved right now. Before he could turn his gun around, Tennoji grabbed his hand and twisted it upwards. I heard the dull sound of a snapping bone. Fuck, Tennoji's here to save the day this time. I'm so down. One of the men decided to run towards it. He reached for what looked like the weakest member of our group. Normally this would have been the right choice, but at the time it was the worst choice he could have made. With that speed, you would never imagine someone so huge. From someone so huge, Tennoji closed the gap between himself and that man in an instant, slamming him against the wall. When they saw him bounce off and hit the floor, the others became deathly pale. And Suzuha, whose legs were now free of Nei's grasp, moved as well. A thin, muscular leg did the exact opposite of what you'd expect to see from Daru's daughter, lashed upwards and straight for the motorcycle suit woman's neck. The woman blocked the kick with her arm at the last moment, but when she moved her hand to let go of the block, she let go of Kagari. Kagari! I reached out for my hand to pull and quickly pulled her close.
Okabe-san.
She take off? Realizing the tide had turned, the woman leaped out of the lab in an instant, clutching her injured arm. The other attackers followed suit, carrying their injured fellows. In a moment, the chaos was replaced with silence.
Okari.
This is when we need to now build that stupid time machine. Figure out what's going on. Mayori's quavering voice brought me back to reality. Mayori, are you okay? Yeah, I need to bring out that Hoin Kyoma right now. What about the rest of you? Are you okay? You're not hurt? Dar, Suzuha, Ferris, Ukako, Nei, Maho, Kagari. Their faces were drained of color, but none of them seemed hurt. It's okay. It's okay now. Daddy will keep you safe, man. When they saw the Tennoji family clinging to each other, everyone finally sighed with relief. But still, we need to get the fuck out of here. Hey Okabe, tell me what the hell's going on. Who were those people? No, I don't know. I didn't. At first I thought they were with CERN. But if they were, there was no reason for Tennoji to be here. Yugo Tennoji was actually FB, the leader of the Akibara Rounders. Of course, it was possible that someone working for FB, Moeka, for example, had acted without his knowledge. Everyone tenses the door open once. Oh, it's the people with the drinks. We're back. I brought us a lot of drinks. Sorry we were late. Fubuki kept adding more stuff to the cart. Huh? What happened, guys? You all look so scared. I'll tell you some shit. Thanks for taking me home. It's okay, Luke.
Yeah.
After that, the New Year's party was cancelled. I knew Mayori had really been looking forward to it, but none of us were up for partying after that. I told everyone I'd give them an explanation another day. For now, I decided to send them home for safety's sake. Everyone but the Tennojis walked with me to the station. Those who were taking the same train home split up with us there, and the rest came with me to Yanabayashi Shrine. Daru, Suzuha, Lukaku, and Kagari were the only ones left. What do we got on the phone? Got here safe, nya. Thank you, Ferris. Nobody followed us?
大丈夫。ずっ
Don't
と注
worry.
意してたけ
I
ど。
watched carefully, but I didn't see anything strange.
そうか。
I see. I didn't see anyone suspicious at Akibara Station either. Good job, Mayori. Everybody's making it home. If they were surrounders, I would have expected to see them everywhere. I told the ones who'd taken the train to go straight home and contact me when they'd got here. Several of them already had. They'd made it home just fine. Thank you, Mayori. Aw, cute. She'd been doing that, so she was probably okay. But that didn't mean I was out of the woods yet. What the fuck? No problems. Good job, Mao. Was out of the woods yet. Got it.
やっぱり
Do you think they were really after me?
おそらくな。
Probably.
連中、係たんのこと知ってるんか
Think they
な
know who Kagari-tan is?
だろうな。
I bet they do. I didn't know if they were with CERN yet, but I'm sure it was safe to assume that they knew Kagari was from the future, and that's why they had attacked her.
ごめんね。
I'm
私
sorry.
のせいで
I
みんな
put you all
ま
in
で
danger
危険
because
な
of
目
me.
に遭わせてしまって
So, if that was Dr. Leskinen's group of people, Dr. Leskinen now knows that I'm suspicious.
君だけのせいじゃない。
It's not entirely your fault. She was brought here from the future at a young age, and then she went missing. She was a victim of fate, like me.
でも本当
す
But
ま
you
な
sure
い
you don't
が
want to go to the police?
今はまだ。
I'm sorry, but not yet. Mo and the others had asked me the same thing, but I managed to get them to hold off. Part of the problem was that I didn't think they'd believe us, and the biggest issue was Kagari. If we told them they were after Kagari, we'd have to explain who she was. We couldn't tell them the truth, and even if we did, they wouldn't believe us.
でこれからどうする
What now?
とにかく連中が何者か分
There's
からなけ
nothing
れ
we
ば
can do until we find out who they are.
じゃあ私たちだけで突き止めるって
Then
こ
you
と
want us to figure that out by ourselves? How?
それは
Well, to be honest, I had no clue. The world was full of groups who would want a functioning time machine if they knew it existed. Russia, America, China, even Japan. If I couldn't find out who they were, the same thing was likely going to happen again.
方法は明日改めて考えよ
I'll come up with something tomorrow. Anyway, Lukaku, I need your help with
う。
something.
頼みがある。
はい何でしょう
Yes, what is it?
すまないが今日から
Can Suzuha stay with you too?
私がルカ兄さん
You
の
want me
家
to
に
stay with Brother Luca?
ああ
Yeah.
かがりを他で
I
預
thought
かって
about
もらうのも
sending
考えた
Kagari somewhere else, but
ここの方が
there
人
are more
数も
people
多いし
here and the security's better.
防犯設備も整っている。
They had security systems to keep people from vandalizing the place and robbing the donation boxes. Just taking a quick look around, I could see that there were cameras. And this was Kagari's idea to begin with.
かがりもここの方がいい
You'd
んだ。
rather stay here too, right, Kagari? Yeah. I could understand that. She was already in an unstable state after losing her memories, even after what happened today.
鈴葉がいてくれれば
If you're here, everyone will feel safer. Of course,
もちろ
we'll
ん
need her parents' permission, though.
お父さんはきっと大歓迎
I'm
だと
sure
思い
Dad
ます
would love it. That was certainly true.
私も別に構わない
I don't mind either.
僕も泊まってもいいのだ
I
ぜ
can stay here too if you want.
兄さんは帰りなさい
You go home, brother.
しょぶー
Oh, Shubu. Watching them talk made me think that things were slowly returning to normal. Lukaku and Kagari's expressions softened a little. Dara's usual antics had come in handy for once.
じゃあ頼んだぞ。
Okay,
何
thanks.
かあったら
Call me right away if
すぐに
something
連絡して
happens.
わかりました。
Understood. Dara and I left Kagari to the two of them and headed back to the lab.
なあ、あれ本当に起きたことなんだよな。
That really happened, didn't it?
あ
Yeah.
ドッキリとかじゃなくて
It
現
wasn't some
実
kind
なんだよ
of
な。
candid camera thing. It was real, wasn't it? Real. Yeah, that was real. I'd experienced it so many times before. Screams and the smell of gunpowder.
どうしたんオカリン？
What's wrong, Okabe? Sorry. I must have finally relaxed because I'm not feeling
あ
so
安心
good.
したせいか気分が
I've been focused on seeing everyone home safely that I hadn't come to think about it. But with that done, the memories came flooding back. The memories of last July.
大丈夫。今は僕
It's
も
okay,
一
I'm
緒
with
だ
you.
からさ。
You want to take a
な
little
んなら
rest?
ちょっと休む？
I could feel Dara's huge hand rubbing my back. Strangely, it made me feel a little better.
ありがとう
Thanks. I'm okay now.
無理すんなよ。
Don't push yourself too hard, man.
あ
Yeah. I started to walk around the lab again, and Daru followed me, worried.
なあオカリン、
Hey, Okabe.
やっぱさ、これもタイ
This
ム
has
マ
something
シ
to
ン
do
関
with the
係
time
のこと
machine,
だよ
doesn't
な。
あ
Yeah.
これもシュタインズゲートの選択とかい
Is
う
this
や
also
つ？
that choice of the Steins Gate thing? Choice of Steins Gate.
今思えば
You know, that was a really embarrassing name for it.
オカリン、
Okabe. Was it going to keep following me forever, no matter how much I tried to look away or run? I just wanted to live in peace. Was even that too much to ask now?
オカリン、肩貸してやるよ。
Hang on to my shoulder. You know what's weird about this world line that I didn't notice before? Is that we never got attacked by that guy. We never got attacked by the crazy lunatic with the gun and the, oh, my arm, I'll break it, and oh, I'll get into a car crash and still live.
大丈夫だよ
That guy never happened, right? He's gone? So, like, what was up with that dude? Like, where the fuck did he come from?
いいから遠慮すんなって。
Come on, man, just do it.
ダル
ん？
お前キモいぞ
You're creepy.
最近のまともになったオカリンの方がキモい
It's a
っ
lot
つ
creepier
う
to see you
の。
acting like a normal human being, man.
ありがとな
Thanks.
気にすんな。
Don't worry about it. Okay. Oh, I'm Luca now. Oh, that is a cute-ass picture. Oh, that is the cutest picture of Luca I've ever fucking seen. Oh, that is so cute. Guys. Why are sad... I'm attracted to sad faces. I don't know what it is. Being sad is just so, like... Because being sad isn't cute, right? Like, in real life, it's not cute at all. But for some reason, in, like, anime and, like, chibi, it's, like, so cute. Been a long time since he'd met Rintaro Okabe, became friends, and began to visit the future gadget lab. Like, I just want to hug it. I just want to hug Lukaku right now. And the lab treat his friend. That by itself made him happy. He was just an ordinary shy boy, and they accepted him anyway, and he was very grateful for that. But still, he always felt like he was being left out. He knew they were hiding something from him, and that made him sad. But what made him sadder was that he couldn't bring himself to ask them about it.
寝ないの？
You're not going to sleep.
あまねさんこそ
What
ま
about you,
だ
Amane?
起きてたんですね。
I didn't think you'd still be awake.
いろいろ考えることがあってね。
I've got a lot to think about.
そうですか。
Even Luca could tell that a lot meant that she was thinking about what happened today. The New Year's party. The mysterious men who burst into the lab. They were holding guns. Not plastic model guns, real guns. From Luca's perspective, it was a mystery how they'd even gotten them into Japan. But they were real anyway. They had real guns in their hands and they pointed them at him and the others. It hadn't seemed real then, but now the very thought of it made him shiver. If any of them had squeezed their index fingers just a little, he, Luca, wouldn't be here right now. Kagari Shina moaned softly in her sleep. She must have been really tired after everything that happened today. She got to sleep almost immediately after she laid down, and her short breaths had soon changed into moans. Mommy. Mommy, don't go, Mommy. Was she dreaming of her mother? Fuck. No. Luca, no. You're not supposed to find out this way. Oh, it didn't surprise you that much. She started calling out that name in her sleep several days ago. Kagari Shina. Mayori Shina. At first she just thought it was a coincidence that they had the same last name, but... He almost spoke, but then he stopped. There's so much he wanted to ask, but couldn't. He wanted courage. Just a little. The courage to ask them to tell him. He reached under his pillow and felt something hard. It was a cheap toy sword, the kind that you would buy at any store, but still it was his treasure. He held the hilt tight. Can I ask you something? What? Caesar sat up and looked straight at him. He was only barely able to stop himself from looking away. If he did, he wouldn't be able to ask anything. He touched this toy sword once more and slowly opened his mouth to speak. Amane, why do you call Okabe Uncle Okabe? Why do you call Mayori Big Sis Mayu? And why do you call Ferris Big Sis Rumi? Why do you call me Brother Luca? When she says Mama Mayori, she's talking about Mayori, isn't she? Why does she call her that? I know I shouldn't be saying this, but I think it's better that you don't know. Are you trying to keep me out of everything again? I want to know what's going on too. I want to share in what all of you are going through. Brother Luca, will you tell me? She looked him straight in the eye, and for a moment silently. Luca simply waited. I think you understand the reason why Uncle Okanin doesn't tell you anything. The reason why? He wants you to stay completely a part of this world. He wants you to be the one person who only knows the world as it is right now. I think that's what saves him. I'm what saves him? Yeah. But that's... Now that she told him that, oh, that's so cute right there. He couldn't ask any more questions. Did Rintaro Okabe really think that? He didn't even know. In the end, he would never know anything. That only made him sadder. I would tell you. Well, I don't know. The next day after the attack, I'd arrived just before I was supposed to, but the person I was meeting was already here. Or already there. Alright, I'm going to end it here. If I continue on, it's going to last way more than like 5 minutes, which is all I want to go on for. Because we're going to get into something new here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please hit that like button. I really appreciate it. It helps me out. And subscribe if you haven't done so already. We upload a lot of visual novel and roguelike stuff if you're into that. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Peace out, you guys.